Sounds good.
Camera's running. Bat Martin UPRT profile on the 8th of September. Having some fun, another terrible day. Chamber of Commerce Day again.
The weather doesn't get much better than this.
No doubt. No doubt about it. Altimeter set at 630, which is the field elevation. If you do the same, that would be great. Gonna goose the throttle here to get our electrical system excited, so to speak. A goose to get it excited is always a good thing.
Yep. It beats a boost to try to get it back.
That's right, exactly. Yeah, this will be great. All right, trim is set, fuel is set, brakes are set. Running it up to 1800. 1, 2 left. 1 right. That all looks good. Boost pump. Prop. Light controls are coming around the horn. Watch your knees. That all looks good. Takeoff brief is, as we talked about yesterday, we'll use 2,500 feet for sure. For below that, we'll have to evaluate if we think we can make it back to the field or not. Any questions?
No questions, I'm good.
Let's get the heck out of here. Morning Tower, upset 6 is now number 1 for 16.
Upset 6, Orange Tower, good morning. Runway 16, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
Upset 6, clear for takeoff, runway 16. Okay, final looks clear, departure leg looks clear.
Perfect. This wind almost exceeds my personal minimums.
Exactly. Exactamundo. Wind calm, I gotta like that too.
Alrighty, let's go aviate.
Exactly right, man.
Yeehaw, let's go. I like it.
Skyhawk 0672 Victor is holding short of 16 on Alpha for the VFR departure to southeast.
Skyhawk 9672 Victor, Arlington Tower, runway 16, cleared for takeoff, left turn on course approved.
16 cleared takeoff, left turn on approved, 9672 Victor.
All right, there's there's our 1500 powers coming back.
Upset 6, frequency change approved, see you in a bit.
Upset 6, thanks. Good morning, regional approach Upset 6 with you 2 to the southwest Arlington, 2000 for climb through the Bravo, requesting 5.5.
Upset 6, regional approach, radar contact, approved as requested.
5,500, Upset 6.
59 Delta Fox, level 3000.
You have control whenever you're ready,
radar
man.
contact, turn
All
right
right,
heading 290, climb and maintain in 9,000.
290, 9,000.
5.5.
Yep, please. Another terrible day for flying.
I know.
Delta Foxtrot, when you're able, proceed direct MUT, contact departure 126.47, good day.
MUT 267 Delta Fox.
2647.
2647 Delta Fox.
Air 4600, uniform VFR climb to 7,500 approved.
Okay, thank you. Actually, I think I'll stay here with this wind. It's 4,500. 00 uniform.
Centurion 00 uniform, roger. At 752, turn right heading 160, climb and maintain 10,000. And flight 1632, contact forward center
I had a student one
127.0.
time that
127.0.
he was really good. He commanded any kind of crosswind.
Again.
And the day I told him it was winds calm and he had trouble with that. I kid you not.
Regional departure radar contact, turn right heading 220, climb and maintain 8,000.
Heading 220, 8,000, 3 Papa Charlie.
Location 3 Papa Charlie, contact departure 126.47, have a good day.
2647, good day.
And 8 Sierra Alpha, climb and maintain 9,000, contact Waco approach 127.65.
I maintain 9,000, 127.65, big job.
At 752, climb and maintain 10,000. Affirm.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
All right, there's 5.5. Well,
Awesome, man. Thank you. I'm making you do all the hard work. I'll steal your throttle a little bit there.
all right.
A little bit of cruise action.
At 752, contact Waco approach 127.65, good day. Upset 6, traffic 1130, 2 miles southwestbound, VFR altitude indicates 3,500.
Upset 6 looking. He's now at left 11, crossing our nose, left to right, 1500 low. I do not see him.
I don't see him either.
Still at left 11 o'clock on the TIS.
Okay.
nose 1500 low.
No joy.
Me either. Now I'm transitioning to right 1 o'clock. Roll it up on the right wing for a second. Still don't frickin' see him. Oh, there he is.
Got him.
Right 4 o'clock. Approach upset 6. Traffic inside the altitude appears correct.
Upset 6, roger, thank you.
Correcting altitude.
Yep, we're good. Can't be wrong, man.
I love it up here all day.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, crossing this 4 lane or so, we're outside the Bravo airspace, so he should turn us loose momentarily.
Okay.
Upset 6, you're outside Bravo, you want to change to advisory?
Upset 6, affirmative, please.
Upset 6, change to advisory frequency approved, remain on your present code, call me back when you're ready to be inbound.
Upset 6, thank you.
Perfect.
Okay, we're off his frequency. You can do some clearing turns left or right, as the case may be, whatever you want to do.
Looks good.
Great. And we'll do a review of power off stall will be the first thing we'll try and do once we're clear. Whenever you're ready,
I'm ready.
you can do that. I'm all set back here as well. So again, we'll as if we're in the traffic pattern, we're stretching the final approach portion, and then we'll do the push, roll, power, stabilize at the stall indication.
All righty, sounds good. Hey, upset. We're gonna push. Roll. Power. And stabilize. Father rate.
Okay, I have control. Good job. Excellent, man. Yeah, it's a good feel for it. Great job getting everything. I have nothing for you.
Thank you.
So next thing we're going to move on to is the new stuff. So the first thing we'll talk about is accelerated stalls. We kind of got the beginning of accelerated stalls yesterday.
Right.
And that is, all we're doing is demanding too much for the airplane. So this first set of accelerated stalls, I'll just show you, demo to you.
Okay.
To show you what it feels like in the airplane itself. Traffic on our nose 1500 low according to the TIS. I don't see him, but we'll turn this way to get away from him. He is southbound 1500 feet below us. So an accelerated stall can happen from straight ahead like this. That's what it feels like in the airplane, or it can happen from a bank.
There it is.
And as soon as we relax the back pressure, we're immediately out of the accelerated stall. That traffic is still southbound 1500 feet low. And all we're doing is commanding too much of the aircraft based on the airspeed that we have, as if we're on final approach, avoiding birds, whatever it might be. So that's all we're trying to do. Okay. And it can happen in any kind of attitude, any kind of airspeed, even if we're doing acro or whatever it might be. So that's what it feels like in the airplane. Let me demo a steep turn to an accelerated stall to a full up recovery for you, and then I'll let you try that very same thing.
Okay.
so here we are at 80 knots or whatever, so we are at final approach. Approach says upset 6, break out, or tries to turn us, or we're trying to avoid birds. So we turn to, 45, 60 degrees of bank, push, yeah, roll, power, stabilize, nice, pitch is set, power is set, recovery is complete. So, again, you're right out of the stall right away as soon as you relax the back pressure. You don't even really have to push very much.
Right.
Because the stall is, if you will, happening at a higher airspeed because we're commanding too much of the aircraft. So I'll let you try one of those real fast, and then we'll move on to other stuff. Whenever you're ready, you have control.
I have the control, so do we turning accelerated?
Yeah, you could do a turning or a straight ahead, whatever. Let me set the power for you, a low power setting. There you go.
Right.
And you can do it whenever you're ready.
Push. Okay, roll. Power. I need to do that again.
Okay. And we're faster airspeed here, so let me have control for a second. I have control.
Your flight control.
Yeah, so we'll let me slow you down to a slower airspeed so it'll happen easier for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably better.
Otherwise, you'll be pulling lots of G's in when you do it or whatever. So we'll start it at 80 knots at a low power setting like this. You have control.
My flight control. Push. Roll. Power. Stabilize. Rudder. Okay. How's that?
And recovery complete or something like that.
Recovery
so let
complete.
me know. Okay, I have control. Very good.
Your control?
Yeah. So the push was appropriate. Actually, that was a great push because that was like about a quarter of a G. So very good. And obviously we got out of it right away. Yeah, these will have a tendency to give you when you push, because you're at a higher airspeed. You'll have a tendency to over push, if you will.
Right.
So that's because you're at higher airspeed and the controls are much more effective. The roll was appropriate, the power came in, and the stabilized step worked out mighty fine. I'm very happy with that. How about you?
I'm good.
Okay, so let me move on to slipping kinds of things from your light airplane days, bringing it back from the deep dark recesses of your memory. We'll move on to slipping. So here's what a slip looks like, a forward, well-stabilized forward slip. I'll leave the power in for now just because we're going to stay here for a second and I don't want to descend a lot.
Okay.
But the way you know the slip is because it's towards the ball is towards the low wing.
Right.
So we could maintain this. Maybe we're doing a crosswind. Maybe it's engine out in your airplane. Although it's not, it's pretty much centerline thrust, so probably not a lot of rudder required. Probably not this much rudder required.
Yeah, no kidding.
But and you can see it's very, very uncomfortable from a PAX perspective because you're sitting sideways in the seat, so you know that something's going on here that's not right. But that's what the slip looks like. If we continue this thing into a full-up stall, which way do we think this thing would roll? Yeah, away from the ball, exactly correct. Should roll to the right in this case, in our left-hand slip. And when it stalls, we expect it to stall at roughly the same airspeed as an unslipped condition. So when we eventually get to a stall, that's what we'll do. We'll let it go past the initial buffet.
Okay.
We'll go right into the wing over, if you will, and then we'll execute the recovery, push, roll, power, stabilize. As part of the comprehensive push step, we need to remember to take the rudder out, to neutralize the rudder, not walk the rudders or any of that kind of stuff, but take the rudder out. And the push will be very effective in stopping any kind of yawing tendency as far as that goes. Let me just show you, we expect this thing to stall basically at the same speed, right, as an unstall gauge. Let me just show you what the buffet feels like. It'll feel like exactly the same as if we're stretching the glide here.
Right.
Still our forward slip.
There's the roll over there.
There's the roll, and there's the buffet that you'll feel.